It's been a busy 2 quarters for the planning department this year as 380 projects were greenlighted. Altogether, the projects are valued at over $523 million. With numbers like those, one can easily say Cayman's construction industry is in for a positive year. Joining me now is Director of Planning Haroon Pandohie to discuss what these numbers mean for Cayman and for its economy. Mr. Pandohie, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me on.
Now, this is quite a large number. What do you think this means for our economic impact here?
I think it means that our economy is strong, that construction continues to be a vital input into the economic success of the Cayman Islands.
Now, what kind of projects are these? What type of projects are coming into your department specifically for approval?
Okay, well, we're seeing projects across the full gamut. Residential projects continue to lead the way, but again, all sectors are up.
And what is this type, if it's in this increase in certain projects, do you see like any type of increase in certain type of projects coming up? Like, let's say high rises, etc. Do you think people are more planning for that?
Well, I think as the market matures, persons are looking at different ways to, enhance development. One of the things that I believe you'll see within the industry is because the level of competition is so high, there's always a drive to innovate, to bring new projects to bear, and that's where we're seeing, people pushing the envelope in a good way.
And what does this mean for the team at your department? With all these projects come in, are you increasing staff, or do you have sufficient staff to handle these type of, projects coming up?
Well, for us, it's one, driving efficiency. So we've got a number of innovations that we've brought to bear. So we've got an e-services strategy that we're rolling out. So we're online planning system. So we're a total paperless system.
That's good.
So we're driving a regulatory strategy. So looking at quality assurance versus quality control. Just being more effective and efficient in the way we do business, and driving a customer service strategy so that persons, they like interacting with the department. Everything is smooth. You know up front. There's predictability in the process.
Now, speaking of customer service, what's the response been like from the public? Like, how are they when they come into the planning department nowadays?
Well, we had a town hall meeting a few weeks ago, and the response was quite positive.
Really? Quite a few people attended to ask questions?
And provided feedback, and we were happy that a lot of the feedback that they were providing us were projects that we're actually working on already. So our online planning system, making sure that the customer interfaces is better linked to outcomes. And it's more visual, where you're starting, where you're ending up in the process. So again, we're happy that we're getting that feedback and we're delivering on that feedback.
Now, these are definitely great numbers, but what do you see for this in the future? What do you see the planning department in the future, and what do you think about development heading towards the future?
I think the future is extremely bright. As a department, we're looking to just make sure that we're as effective as possible, that we're driving those outcomes, that when you apply for planning permission, whether it's your first home, whether it's a mega development, multi-story developments, that we're geared up and we're able to deal with those projects in an effective manner.
All right, now Mr. Pandohie, we are running out of time a bit, but are there any final thoughts that you'd like to get out there to our audience about the planning department?
Just that please visit our website, planning.ky. It's a wealth of information, and please continue to provide us with your feedback.
All right, thank you so much for your time, Mr. Pandohie.
Thank you.
Well, stay with us. Sports with Jordan Armanese is coming up next.